Hello everybody. Yes, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another video. Guys, let us talk a little bit about the drama which is taking place right now between South Africa and the US. Yes, as you all know by now that South Africa hit back very hard on the USA to send a loud message to let them know that we are South Africa, a sovereign country, a rainbow nation. Yes, but what South Africa just did to the USA, it is something which the USA, they are not taking it lightly. Yes, because they are now threatening South Africa in a very bad ways. Things are getting very ugly right now as we are talking. And I'm going to explain you everything in details why the USA is behaving in such way. South Africa, a day before yesterday, they conduct a operation which end up arresting four four Kenyan nationals who are in South Africa working in behalf of the USA, but but they are working not with the work permits, visas, or the diplomat visas or passport, whatever they call it. No, they are actually working in South Africa with a tourist visa. You heard me correct. Tourist visa working in a country. As we all know that tourist visa, it is when you are coming to visit, when you are coming for maybe medical attentions or something like that, whereby you know that you are in the country for few days, for a week, or for a month. You go in and out. That's what they call tourist visa. Maybe you are visiting your loved ones. Now, these Kenyans nationals, they've been working for the USA with this visa. Do you know what they were doing? They were not doing nothing else than to help the USA on how to recruit these Afrikaners who want to leave South Africa to go to the USA. And surprised as you are, a black African, a fellow black African brothers or sisters, whoever they are working to help Donald Trump to destroy South African economy, to bring instability in South Africa, to do all these bad things. That was their mission in South Africa. Now, that is very pity. It's very surprising to hear such a thing that the enemy of a black Africans, it is another African brothers or sisters. Now, here I have to salute first the secret service of this country. Yes, our secret service, they did a very good job, because in order for you to find out who were these people, you will have to be in the secret service in order for you to identify these people. I salute them. I salute the Home Affairs Department who went and verified these people visa to know whether they're in the right position in order for them to work in South Africa or not. I also salute the Department of Labor who end up also clarifying things, saying that no, you can only work in South Africa if you are having a work permit visa and not a tourist visa. Simple as it starts. Now, they took their passports, they take these people with them to let them know that no, you are actually here illegal. You are not here legally. Therefore, it is within our right as a sovereign country to detain you and to take you back to your country. And these people, they ban them for the next 5 years. They are not allowed to be in South Africa borders. Now, because they were working for a so-called big brother, the USA, what can we say? They then decided to reply back to South Africa government, not in a very respectful way, of first of all acknowledging that they have violated the right of another sovereign country. No, they reply back to South Africa in a very disrespectful manner, with all the arrogance. Actually, they went even far to threaten the South Africa government, telling us that what South Africa did should not be repeated again. They are accusing South Africa. Who? The USA is the country that I'm referring to. The USA embassy, they are accusing South Africa government, saying that they have violated their rights and the one of their officials. They said that South Africa law enforcement, when they arrived over there, they did arrest these Kenyan or US officials. Just imagine that. But when we all listen to what this law enforcement who were there said, or Minister of Home Affairs, what he said, it is more different to what the USA embassy are telling us today. Because according to the Minister of Home Affairs, he said that everything went peacefully. They did not arrest or arrest any US official. Because if you are a US official, you have a certain kind of a passport that you're supposed to be having, which they call diplomat passport. And once you have a diplomat passport, they have their special visa, which belongs in. So out of all the US officials who were there, they only arrested these Kenyan nationalities because they had the tourist visa. So why is the USA coming to tell us that no, these people, they were arrested by the government law enforcement? You see another lie. Instead of apologizing for violating the right of another country, they are coming with this kind of ego and arrogance to address this matter. No, they came here, they make sure that they arrest our workers and everything, and then they demand by force the release of this official. But here we are having a report or the system of the Home Affairs, which does not acknowledge these people to be in the country in such a way that they've been in here. We are having Department of Labor, which come and also say that no, these people are supposed not to be working here because they don't have a permanent visa. But just because the USA, they are in the mission to fight South Africa by all means, to destroy South African economy, to bring instability, to do all these bad things that they've been doing all over around the world with countries like Cuba, Venezuela, Gaza. That is their mission. And here we're talking about one man who's the pilot of this mission, which is Donald Trump. So doing all these things in their mind, in his mind, Donald Trump thinks that South Africa is a small country that they can come and deduct around and tell people how to live their life. And then he meets President Ramaphosa, who's also more determined to defend the right of South Africa as a sovereign country. Yeah, at first, myself, I was not in favor of President Ramaphosa, the way you've been handling this matter. At first, he wanted to apply the diplomacy. He did apply the diplomacy, and this diplomacy could not pay at all. We saw how he was uh, being surprised in the White House with that video of Julius Malema, while he came in peace to try to make peace with Donald Trump, but Donald Trump has its own ideas in his mind. We saw how he went on and signed some different amendments and destroy, uh, stop some aids from South Africa and everything. He thought President Ramaphosa was going to go and beg him like other leaders does. He raised up the tax. But President Ramaphosa ended up realizing that no, whether we like it or not, Donald Trump sees us as his enemy. The sooner he accepts that, the better for him, because Julius Malema once said these things before by telling South Africans that no, the USA are not there for diplomacy. The USA are there for something else, which is to bring instability in this country, which is to divide South Africa from what South Africa we've been through for all this long. President Ramaphosa understood now that no, this man is already considered us as his enemies. Proof to that, look, in their Senate, how they're declaring it more openly that South Africa is our enemy. So this kind of people, how do you expect to make peace with them? And do you think they'll take you serious? No. So personally, I like this musical response from the government of the ANC with President Ramaphosa, which they had to hit hard right on the finger of the USA to tell them that, no, look, we are a sovereign country. You can't come and infiltrate us and just walk away like that. No, it won't work. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are enjoying your festive season. But we're here to keep you informed about what is happening in the country and around the world. Stay tuned for our next coming video because we have a lot to talk with you. But for now, continue to be yourself, be good, be kind, have respect for everyone in order for you to be respected. May God bless you all. I'll see you again very soon in our next video. Ciao, ciao.